Hey guys, it's Jeff at Cross Jeep here in Louisville, Kentucky. Hanging out today over here in the little showroom. I should be outside because it's 60-some degrees and sunny. It's beautiful out here today, but I went over this vehicle a little earlier, electric lime green Hemi TJ done by AEV. And I wanted to do a part 2 and show you. It's just too much to squeeze into the first video. I'm gonna show you, here's another look at, man, this thing is so sharp. It is so clean. I wanted to show you the paperwork on it, the build and this guy, his thought process going into it. Here's a binder. It's pretty thick. It's got lots of stuff in it, much like our LJ. He seemed to keep a lot of stuff on it. So just to refresh your memory, here's a brochure here. It's the same brochure up front. Kevin bought this new in April of 05. He bought it out in Seattle, Washington. He had it less than a year before he started modifying it. I guess it was probably 8 or 9 months he had it. And then he did a lot of research. There's a lot of notes in here. And he sent it out to AEV, but we'll get to that in just a moment. Some of the paperwork, worn synthetic winch line. Here's on the head unit. From Insane Audio, you can read up all about that and all the stuff it does. And of course, we showed you the subwoofer in it, but here's a copy of the original window sticker. This is when Kevin bought it in April of 05, $31,025. This has the dual top group on it for $1,435. Still has both tops with it, just like it was listed here on the window sticker. I skipped over the electric lime green. You had to pay an extra $150 for that. It does have the security group with the auto dim mirror on it. Front floor mats, automatic, leather wrapped steering wheel with cruise control, and a locking fuel filler cap. Brought it to $31,025 when it was new. And like any good negotiator, Kevin was able to get it with a little bit of a discount on it and drove it home. Here's all the paperwork that went with it. I skipped over that. I don't want to show any of his information, but it's got the original purchase order, the original finance agreement, and all the other stuff that goes along with it. A Jeep accessories booklet, some more Jeep stuff. Here's a Jeep magazine for Jeep owners. I don't see a date on it. It says Volume 4, Issue 1. I'm guessing since there's a LJ on the front of it that it was probably sometime in that 05, 06 range. Haven't looked through that magazine yet. Looks like it was sent from Jeep to Jeep owners. So here's what he did. Here's a list of the first time it went to AEV. And it went January of 06, January 13th of 06. He shipped it out to AEV in Missoula, Montana. And in this case, he supplied the Hemi engine along with a Ram 1500 transmission. You could purchase the whole package from AEV, or you could ship them out your engine and transmission. They'd install it for you. I won't go down this too much, but it got the Hemi radiator, the aluminum radiator. It got the exhaust, the AC lines, intake and filter kit, trans cooler kit, everything that goes with it. Total labor only, a little over $8,500, $8,528.37 for the labor for the Hemi kit. Plus, he supplied the Hemi, so it wasn't a cheap thing to do, but he wanted. And then Kevin, who I've talked about before, Kevin owned this for 17 years. It's some long-term ownership. Then again, the very next month, he sent it back to AEV, February 22nd of 06, and said, all right, cool, you guys made it fast, but now let's make it where it's off-road ready. And again, he supplied the parts. He supplied with the nth degree long arm kit that I went over in my first video. And so they installed that along with that super rare heat reduction hood. Heat reduction hood was $549, but that's when it got all that, February of 06. Just some miscellaneous linkage. It looks like it had a 3/4 inch body lift done on it at that time. Heat reduction hood, different drive shaft. I believe this is when he had the axles installed also too. I see some stuff on there that it does say it right there: installed axles, brake lines, vent lines, custom rear hard line. but you can look over that yourself. He supplied the nth degree long arm and was $4,500 in labor to install that and the heat reduction hood. He sent it back there one more time in 07 just to get some maintenance stuff. So this thing went to Missoula, Montana 3 times. The last time was just for some maintenance. But that's how we got where we're at today. Here's a thank you letter from AEV thanking him for his business. There was, on the back there was the shipping, where he paid a shipping company to take it out there. Here's where they priced out everything to it, parts and labor, $6,200. Like I said, I believe he might have purchased it, the suspension straight from nth degree and had them put it on it. Installation instructions on all that stuff. Tummy tucker, of course, that comes with the long arm. That's how you mount the long arm. Here's the manual to the JKS bump stops. I believe they're air bumps. Installation instructions. Some more stuff for it. There's where he bought the 5.7. Some more work he had done on it. He did also get a Transgo shift kit to make that Ram big heavy-duty transmission shift good and firm. It even says right there, performance shifts, correct soft first to second. Heavy throttle long second to third. Firmer fourth and lockup. Couldn't shift like this until now. That's what their advertisement said on it. There's where he got the axles. Then he got some more stuff from Dynatrack. Got the front housing to it, the front housing, the diff cover. Here's where he bought a Garmin, the trail guide I went over in my first video. IPF lights. Here's some more stuff from ARB. Let's skip over it. It's not real relevant. Just some maintenance and stuff he had done. Here's where he got the Rock Jock rear Curry anti-rock. We talked about that in the first video. He got the trail guide, the Garmin trail guide, early GPS system that goes up on top of that dash. Also has the winch manual to it. That's about it, guys. That's everything that's been done to this Jeep in this big, heavy folder. You can see how thick it is. It's all documented. It was all done by the first owner who had it for 17 years, and it went to a collector in North Carolina for 3. But he left it about the way Kevin built it. I don't see any changes past then. So appreciate you. Friday. It's a beautiful Jeep. Somebody's really gonna, I got the Porsche in there. Somebody's really gonna enjoy this. You can see it, original paint except for the hood where I went over that airbrushing on it, but original top doesn't look like it was ever been off. If it was, no cracks or chips or anything. This is just really perfect Hemi TJ. So thanks for joining in, and holler at me if you have any more questions. Thanks.